Hey guys, Garrett McLaughlin here today and want to dig a little bit deeper into how to improve flexibility and really reduce tension at the forearms. And the forearms here, the extensors and the flexors, is this area that takes on a lot of tension, a lot of abuse throughout the day, regardless of whether you're sitting at a desk, you're typing on the computer, constantly using a phone or gripping. Again, carpenters, construction workers, a lot of musicians down here in Nashville always playing instruments, a lot of finger motions or gripping. So we tend to really hold a lot of stress throughout the forearm, which ends up causing a lot of tightness, restriction, possibly pronator terry syndrome, carpal tunnel syndrome, a lot of these injuries and overuse type injuries down into the forearm and hand. So one simple stretch you can work on to really help offset tension throughout the forearm is this, getting into this quadruped position. So here, quadrupeds on all fours. What we want to do is actually rotate the hand. So you can see my fingertips are starting to come back as I'm trying to, as best I can, point my fingertips towards me. Again, we don't want to overly crank on this. You'll notice once you get into this position, it is pretty uncomfortable to sit here. For me, someone that works on people, most days my forearms are a little tight, carry a lot of tension. So in this position alone, I'm feeling already a stretch in the forearms. But ideally, we want to rotate all the way around, because what's common is to often be in this pronated position, which is, if you look at my hand here, palm up, if I'm rotating, which is actually coming from the upper forearm here closer to the elbow, that pronation, a lot of things we do here if we're typing at the computer or again, hammer, all different positions, we're in that pronated position, so we tend to lose supination, which is opening up, palm up towards the ceiling. So that's why we want to actually work around and get that rotation, get into that supinated position, and then from there, once we find a position where we start to feel a light stretch, if we want to increase that a little more, all we need to do is rock back. My hips are pushing back, my palms are staying flat on the ground, and I'm putting my wrist into a greater degree of extension. So what extension is going to do is help lengthen these muscles through the flexor side here, again, the palm side of the forearm, to lengthen that way, which will open all these up. But as a very simple flexibility drill to work on to really help offset tightness and tension throughout the forearm.